Well, hello. Randy E. Bishop here again, and it is Monday, March 16th. Thanks for joining me. Today's going to be some songwriting process work. At this point, most everybody around the world's kind of freaking out about things, and some people are starting to write songs about viruses and staying in and quarantines and stuff. And me, I'm still stuck on Randy E. Bishop kind of music. So I guess I won't give in to the feeding frenzy of doing things the way the world does. So thanks for joining me. It's going to be about 30 minutes I'll spend with you before I shut her down. And if you have any questions concerning my process, concerning songwriting like I'm doing, please feel free to just type it in, whether you're with me or with Carrie. I'm going to try to have her look over at my Facebook once in a while too. But today I'm just going to continue going through a song I started last week. So thank you again for joining me. If you would do me a favor, hi Mark, do me a favor, hit like, maybe hit share, so people that are your friends in your network will join us and see what we're doing. You can also come back and do a watch party with the thing from it later. I keep seeing that this is slipping, and I probably just need to tighten it up. So today what I'm going to do is just keep working on what I was working on last week and go through some lyric writing and stuff like that. Mundane process, but it's what we all go through and what you need to go through. And you know, I'm a pretty simple guy. We started a song last week called The One For Me. It was just really simple. Grabbed my guitar and was going from something I found from my voice memos, which is where I do a lot of sketch writing. And just as a refresher, this is kind of what the song was. It's roses are red and violets are blue. I once was lost till I found you. You're the one for me. Baby, you're the one. So that's kind of the idea. I haven't touched it since last time we were together, last time I did this. But what I did touch is I did decide that today what I would do is put it at keyboards. I was sitting here playing earlier and my wife said, hey, that's nice. And I said, but I'm really just playing this song, just not on guitar. And so sometimes it takes maybe a little different feel. So roses are red, violets are blue. I once was lost till I found you. You're the one for me. Baby, you're the one. So see, sometimes just grabbing a different instrument maybe makes you feel something a little different. I actually kind of like this. I mean, I've been playing so much acoustic guitar and writing so much that way recently that I really don't think about, especially because I always think about live, you know, what I want to do live. Do I want to be able to play a song live? And you know, my goal is to record songs that people can enjoy and then be able to reproduce them and have a great live version. So it would be strange to all of a sudden write a song on piano. But hey, stranger things have happened. I actually kind of like it. And so, I mean, it just takes a whole different form. So I think I'm probably actually going to start not sitting here with my guitar and messing with lyrics. So what I have, I don't know if you can see the stuff on the screen. Probably it's too small for you to read anyway. But anyway, so yeah, last week we started to create this document. Basically, it just has the title, has some chord changes, and it has those simple lyrics. You know, again, I'm not going to sing the coronavirus. You know, I'm not doing that. It really stinks, makes you feel sick, and in the brings. You know, I'm not going to do that. But I just did. Franklin Lee actually the other day said, "Hey, are you ready to write a song? It should be about, you know, quarantines and all kinds of stuff like that." And I see that he's joined us. So hi, Franklin. Anyway, no, I'm not writing a song like that. So simply put, this was a song I probably was sitting around feeling melancholy one day. We worked on it last week a little bit. So now I've put it in keyboards. So I'm gonna have to figure out the rest of the piece at this point, and you're just invited along for the process. So I'm gonna work on a second verse. We already have roses are red and violets are blue, and I once was lost till I found you. You're the one for me, baby. You're the one. And then I need to think up of something else. I'll probably get away from the roses are red, violets are blue line, you know. So now what I have to do is 1, 2, 3, roses are red. Only 4 syllables for that line. You know, coronavirus. We could fit that in, but I'm not going to. I'm competing with the president, Franklin says, which means he'll get the majority of people and I'll have 7 or 8, which is great. At least I'll spend the time with you 7 and you'll know that I'm here with you. So what's the whole point of the song? The whole point of the song is my baby. You know, she's the one for me. So yes, she's back there and she's adding her little 2 cents.
Doing my spring cleaning.
Yeah, she is. So, you know, where do we go from there? Roses are red, violets are blue. I was lost till I found you. You're the one for me, baby. You're the one. Okay, why? Maybe that's the question you ask right now, and you ask why. Why is she the one? You without going and becoming a dirty song all of a sudden, or something that belongs in a cabaret.
You're a stand-up comedian today.
Thank you. That's because we're stuck here for a while. I don't know. So this is what we're doing. We're in songwriting mode. So I tell you what, one of my favorite places to be, get that out, when I'm online and I'm stuck for lyrics, start thinking about rhymes. And there's this place called Rhyme Zone. If you've never found Rhyme Zone, if you're a writer, if you're an author, if you're write poetry, if you write songs, there's a great, hey, coronavirus, I'm touching my face. I'm so socially inept right now. Man, I should go back and just edit all the coronavirus things out because it really won't make sense at one day. Anyway, so rhymezone.com is my friend. A lot of times I get stuck, and we try not to do the same old lyrics, the same old rhymes. Roses are red, violets are blue, once was lost, now I found you. Well, okay, that can be said a million different times. But you can always stick a word in here. Roses are red. Okay, so what's a replacement word for a rhyming word for red? If you want to find words that rhyme with red, and what's really great, now I'm going to just go ahead and do this, if you can see that. You have 1-syllable words. So you have, and the most common, or maybe I would say usable for me, are bold, and then there's like 3 levels of useful or common. So the big blue is common, useful. So rhyming words with red: bed, bled, bread, another kind of bread, dead, dread, fed, fled. I mean, all of a sudden now there's just tons of words. If you want to stretch that rhyme into a 2-syllable word, it has 2 syllables, and then if you're writing a song with lots of words and lots of syllables, which you can use, it actually goes to 3 and 4. And this has capillary bed, which is interesting. That's a 5-syllable phrase. But magnetic head, that's a 4-syllable phrase. Aforesaid, that's 3 syllables. So you see, a lot of times I'll come here and I'll use rhyme zone to start getting away from the common that I'm writing, the common thing I'm saying. So let's just say that specifically here in this instance, what I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to come up with something where I keep the roses are red kind of rhyme scheme, maybe. And then I'll just ask myself, well, what does any of these kind of stick out to me? If not, then I'm going to change my rhyme scheme. I'm going to change what I'm doing. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a writer, not trained that way. Did well in college English. I think my college prof would probably say I did fine. Hello, Rachel. I see that you said hi. I didn't graduate from college, so I don't have an English degree. But you know what? I'm always telling people, I think what you do is you write from your heart, you write from your experience, and you just be honest. I think that's what people can appreciate. Some of the simplest songs are some of the most beautiful, and some of the most complex songs, get to you. But I'm sure it's a lot of work to get to them. So okay, I'm not probably going to use the word Fred for this next rhyme. Probably the word dead, unless it's going to be like my heart was dead. My heart was. There's a 4-syllable phrase, So now you're coming out of roses are red. You're the one for me, baby. You're the one. And you can turn around and say my heart was dead. Blah blah blah, and then keep expanding on that. That's an option. That's a thought. In fact, what I do oftentimes is I'll go back to my document and just really quickly write in my heart was dead, and now I have somewhere to jump from. But I'll also put other starting lyric ideas. Let me see what else is there. There is lead. Nah. Red, we already really had that, even though it's red as in reading, red.
Jed.
Huh? Jed, yeah. Spread, said is another 1-syllable word. Yes, Ted is in there. Wed, but, now we're getting really serious for just a simple roses are red kind of thing. Actually, I kind of like the, my heart was dead idea. Maybe I'll just run with that, and it might not be the thing I end up with, but let's just run with my heart was dead. So now we're singing, you're the one for me, baby, you're the one. Said my heart was dead, and then what do I sing? I mean, that's the next question, right? My heart was dead, and you came along. Okay, that's good. My heart was dead, then you came along. Da-da. I gotta rhyme dead again. Yeah. My heart was dead, then you came along. And you know what? If any of us have ever been in love, or relationships made me dread too, Franklin. And it's a great rhyme right there. But yeah, the idea here is there's so many of us have been in these places. So many of us have been in this position that it's not hard to imagine. I apologize. I'm just adjusting that camera. It's not hard to imagine, what you're thinking or feeling. So really just get into that. So my heart was dead. Then you came along. The problem is some of these words are just going to be words that maybe not very good to start figuring out how to rhyme. You got bled and bed and bread. Dread, of course, fed, fled. Then you came along. Though I could have fled. I mean, that's a possibility.
That's a good one.
Though I could have fled. Okay, let's run with that. Okay, though I could have fled. now we're going to find another word. We got because along is the rhyming word. So we're going to push in along to the thing and come up with some 1 syllables and 2 syllable words. You know, belong, day long, ding dong. That's one. Furlong. That's weird. Sarong. That's a good one. Gong, hong, dong, song. Hey, song. I mean, hey, we're talking about me, right? I mean, it's me singing specifically. So, I mean, you guys can almost write this yourself, right? My heart was dead. My heart was dead. Then you came along. Though I could have fled. I'm singing this song. You're the one for me. What do you think? You know, though I could have fled, I wrote you this song. You know, or there's something like that. And again, I'll usually change kind of things, text and all. It didn't seem wrong. Hey, that's good, Franklin. Now, if I use that, will you have to have writing credit? That's the question. But, you know, you are top fan here, so I'll take that. My heart was dead, then you came along. Though I could have fled, it didn't seem wrong. I like it. Okay, there we go.
Genius.
It didn't seem wrong. Okay, everybody was right there for it. And then I don't really want to change the turnaround, you know. Franklin, I love what you're writing there. It's a different version of the song, actually. I don't know. Carrie didn't see that one, but I can't wait to get you in bed. Is what he wrote.
Oh,
this takes it off of the Made for Children video. That's for sure. Okay, so now we have 2 verses, right? We have roses are red and violets are blue. I once was lost till I found you. You're the one for me. Baby, you're the one. My heart was dead, and you came along. Though I could have fled, it didn't seem wrong. You're the one for me. Baby, you're the one. You are the one that I cling. No, the only one that I cling to. That's what I wrote. Now I'm back to that place. I'm back to that place where I have a line. You are the one, the only one that I cling to, and do 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 do. That's about 4 syllables, you know. So now we're back to rhyming. Hey, this is my go-to. This is my give me ideas. Give me some ideas for one. Give me an idea that says, hey, your peach hair makes me smile. There you go. I like it, Franklin. But my wife doesn't have peach hair. So
what's that?
It would be funny, actually. You don't have peach hair, do you?
What? I have a pea touch.
Yeah, the pea touch. There you go.
What is a peach hair?
Apparently, his wife's hair is peach colored.
Oh, peach hair. Gotcha.
So here you go. So you are the one, the only one that I cling to. That's part of the bridge. The next question comes is, what is the next line? I mean, okay, so I don't have to rhyme one, but I like to do that. It's kind of the form I grew up with. Once in a while I break out, but so okay. You are the one, the only one that I cling to. Ah, da, da, da. Now it doesn't have to be one. So, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's get out of ourselves. Get away from the one and that word and cling to. I'm heading to rhyme with the word to at the end of the next phrase. So, peach is what Franklin's son calls blonde. So there you have it. Everybody, you would love Franklin if you haven't met my friend Franklin. You need to meet and have dinner and stuff. He's a great guy. So, okay, so you are the one, the only one that I cling to, and I'm going to try to head toward the last rhyming area. Okay, so it's you are the one, the only one that I cling to.
Do we have a lyric suggestion
Yeah.
from Mark Payne?
Mark Payne has
You kept
offered.
me strong.
You kept me strong is a good. That's good.
That's a really good one.
You kept me strong. You know, Mark, what I'm going to do, and this is cool because I'm no longer blue. See, people are helping me write this song. What I'm scared is now it's on video and live, and they'll all go, "Hey, we helped Randy write this song, and where's our royalties?" And quite frankly, I'll be saying, "Where's my royalties?" So, okay, what was that line again? Because I'm just going to write it down here at the end.
You can do what Marillion did, where
Okay.
they write everyone's name in the album that helped them.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably. Okay, so what was that line?
You kept me strong.
You kept me strong. See, now what I can actually do is I have a third verse, so I might be able to come in and work some of these ideas back in. So you kept me strong is a really great. Because now we have another. I mean, we can get away from you came along, but the question is, how did she keep me strong? Lots of things. But here we are in the bridge. I'm going to jump away from Mark's idea, which is down here in the bullpen. So you're the only one, the only one that I cling to, and I've got a lot of 1 syllable and 2 syllable words. Okay.
Mark says, "I'll release my words for you."
Well, thank you, Mark. I do appreciate that. He's a good guy.
He's been with us for every broadcast.
Well, thank you. Mark is awesome. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who comes into the, just because I'm saying it, thank you so much again for joining me. And if you would do me a favor, hit like or hit share. Hit yourself a what do you call those?
Watch party.
Watch party. That would be cool. And if you feel like you'd like to, at the bottom of my website, randyebishop.com, there is a donate button at the bottom if you feel like you'd like to leave a tip and tell me that you appreciate me sharing my time with you. I would appreciate that. It's just right at the bottom of www.randyebishop.com. You just go straight to the bottom. But we're going to keep going on this. Got another 10 minutes or so with you. So, okay. So a lot of times, here's how I do it, okay? And you're just in my process, so here you go. A lot of times I just sing, and sometimes it's nonsense, and sometimes it's the way I go. And I'm not going to look at a screen anymore. I'm going to look at me, look at this, play, sing some ideas. Carrie will yell at me if she sees somebody seeing something. There we go. You are the one, the only one that I cling to. I will be there. I like that. But you will be there. There's another option. I will be there. No, you will be there when no one else cares. You. Okay, I know the melody. I'm still not comfortable having y'all look over my shoulder and spend this time with me because a lot of times I just write this stuff and I don't have to think about it. So now I'm actually very self-conscious. Does that make sense? Yeah, okay.
Another good one.
Yeah. Yeah. For the verse or the bridge?
It can go anywhere with your loving heart and soul.
Can I change that? I don't know whose idea that was, but what we could change this and make it, okay, you're the one, the only one that I cling to. With your heart and soul, you love me so. I'm just saying why I cling to her. Because with her heart and soul, she loves me so. Maybe something like that. Maybe something like that. It is true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe, so you are the one, the only one that I cling to. With your heart and soul, you love me so. That's okay. That's pretty good. What do you think?
I love it.
Okay, Carrie likes it, and as long as my wife likes it, you know, you guys are. I just have to write some stuff down and now really I gotta figure. I'm back to that rhyming thing. Do I rhyme with two? With your heart and soul, you love me so. And with your heart and soul, you love me so. And red. Yeah. You know, hey, some people are talking to me and I don't even see what they're saying, so I like it. You know, exactly. I love the idea that it's not even about lyrics. Yeah, y'all are starting to get into the idea, and that's really what it's all about. When it comes right down to it, it's the idea, and I like what Franklin was saying here a second ago, and that's that she accepts me the way I am, that she makes me feel comfortable. You know, helps me be the best version of me. I mean, these are all the ideas. Well, I mean, why are we with anybody? At the end of the day, you know, and Rachel was saying she really appreciates and thinks it's so cool sitting and watching this process and seeing a song come together. But at the end of the day, what is a song? A song is an expression of something. It's an expression of how you're feeling. It's an expression of what you've been through. It's an expression of a struggle that you know that you maybe you're going through. Maybe it's something you're making up, but still, even then, I think a lot of writing, a lot of story comes from experiences that we have, and we as human beings all experience things very similarly. We have different experiences for sure, and so at the end of the day, sometimes not even having the rhyme, but having the reason or the point, you know, is really, really, really important. And so, the whole bridge here, it really embodies, if she's the one, the question is, why? Okay? And for me, you know, I'm writing this silly, tender love song, you know, again, y'all know it's for my wife.
Ooh, Mark's got another good one.
And the idea is that it's because she does something. She gives me, she brings to the table something that nourishes my soul and my life. And that's really what the bridge kind of does. It ties together the idea of I was lost, then I found her. She came along, and you know, what are the words? She came along, I found her, and though I could have, you know, I could have just stayed dead. I could have just left. When she came, it didn't feel wrong. It actually felt pretty good. It felt good to be alive again. And so you went from this, I'm lost, I'm found. You came, I could have left, but you brought me back to life. It made me feel comfortable. And then the question is, okay, what's this bridge? What ties all these ideas together? Well, because you're the one. You're the one that I cling to. Why do I cling to you? You know, well, the idea is, you know, with your heart and soul, you love me the way you do. And you make me feel very comfortable. So somehow I'll wrap that up, and somehow that's what we as writers do, all of us. Yes, she stands by her man, just like Tammy Wynette. And so Mark Payne had an idea. I'm going to go ahead and listen to it.
Awesome. You kept me strong through my struggling soul.
Through my struggling soul. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, very good. I think Mark probably knows me, you know, somehow. We need to have lunch or at least a drink sometime. So yeah, that's where we're at, and that's what we do, everybody. Am I going to finish this today? No, but I have some great ideas. I've got some stuff that I've put down. You've given me some ideas. Mark has provided stuff. Franklin's gotten into it. Franklin continues to do it. He's sitting here going, well, even if I fall. I mean, he's throwing some ideas that'll make me think, and it'll keep going. And that's what we do. And if you are a writer, listen, I don't often do this, and say this, but sometimes I'm thinking about the people who are following me and saying, hey, you get to be in my process. But I do know that I've noticed some people that are coming and watching, some on my YouTube and some on Instagram. They're watching as they're an artist themselves, and they're kind of getting into, hey, how's somebody else do it? And I would just say to all of you, we're all in this together. All of us, And I'm not talking about the virus and, what's going on in the world. I'm talking about life. We're all in life together. We all have so similar experiences. And it doesn't matter the style of music we're writing. It doesn't matter the style of book or article that we pen. The idea is we all have a shared experience, and we want to share with mankind. We really do want to share with each other. I really truly believe that we're all more alike than sometimes any media outlet says we are. We have a lot of our differences thrown out and blown up as big as they can be, when really I think inside of our heart, guys just want to know they're good enough, and that they have what it takes, and they need somebody that's there and holding them up. And women, they want to know that they're beautiful, that they're loved. I'm not saying that anything about women's lib, that kind of stuff, or I'm not tearing that stuff. I'm just saying that I think that inherent to guys and girls, we all experience things so much the same. So that's what the song is going to be about. It's about just another love song, I guess, and it's about the little redhead sitting over here. So hey, it has been 33 minutes, at least on my clock, spent with you. I am not done with this song, but I'm going to keep working on it, and you keep working on your life the way you do it. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit like, hit share, do a watch party with your friends. If you feel like you'd like to leave me a tip, you can just go to www.randyebishop.com. Go straight to the bottom of the page. There is a donate button. You can hit that, and any amount that you'd like to just give me as a tip to support me, I would appreciate it. And if not, thank you so much nonetheless. I will be here on Thursday afternoon, 3 p.m., doing a little mini concert. It'll be live on Facebook and then sent later to YouTube and Instagram and anywhere else that I can find to put it. And also my blog comes out every Tuesday, and Friday morning, and that'll be on my not my Facebook page. That'll be on my website, www.randyebishop.com. So if you get a chance, check that out. Carrie has a great idea. We're still trying to figure it out. We're going to try to do a podcast and start talking through the songs and all the stuff that we do, putting them together, and basically talk through the blog in a podcast. So look for that soon too. All right. Hey, have a great day, everybody. Take care. Stay safe.